Hey, so you're the one I'm partnered with. I was expecting to see a familiar face, but instead, I've got a new toy to play with. Looks like this'll be a more interesting case than I originally thought. What was your name again? I saw you walk in about a week ago, but I never had time to say hi. Well, it's nice to meet you. You can call me Jane. Since you just started out, I'm your senior. Which means, if you're confused about anything, you can come to me. But, for the sake of this partnership, you've gotta put in the work too, alright? I don't want this being a one-sided thing. Good. I'm glad you understand. I'm sure this'll be fairly easy, considering this mission is under my guidance. Here, these contain everything you need to know. I'm sure Officer Chu Yuan briefed you just fine. But as your partner, your case partner, I'm going to make sure you know everything down to the fine detail. So, go ahead and take your time reading. Look over everything carefully. Let me know if you have any questions, and we'll review in a couple of minutes. I'm sure you listened well to Ju Yuan. Yes. But she isn't your partner, is she now? She might be your senior too. But for now, you're stuck with me. Little officer? Yes, you. I have a question, so you better answer honestly. It's nothing serious. Or is it? I'm joking. Calm down. My question is, do you drink coffee at all? Okay, very good. While we sort through this, I was thinking I could get both of us something nice and warm to drink. What better than something that wakes you up, too? If coffee sounds good to you, let me know just how you like it, and I'll get myself a cup as well. Any sweeteners? Brown sugar, honey, creamer? Gotcha. I'll be back shortly then. Don't misbehave while I'm gone. I'm back. Did you break any rules while I was away? Good. I'm glad you didn't. You seem like a rule follower anyway. It's nothing to take offense to. Trust me. Being obedient isn't a bad thing at all. I mean, it got you this far, didn't it? Here is your coffee, my hard worker. So, tell me what you got. I'll let you drink first. Also, did I make it all right? Sorry if it isn't completely to your liking. This is my first time making you a drink. Well then, I'm glad you like it. I can make you another cup next time, assuming we're both in the office again at the same time. What do I mean? Well, my specific line of work here at public security is rather unique. I'm out and about pretty often, even if I'd rather be home watching movies and calling my friends. Yeah, I'm kidding. I love my job. Wouldn't trade it for the world. Plus, if the job you're good at also pays well, I don't see any reason to quit. What? You have a question for me now too? Well, go on. I see. That's rather complicated, rookie. It surprises me that you're so curious, though. Usually, people just submit. They trust me, no matter who I am to them. It's my one great talent. Yes, absolutely. In another scenario, that kind of person is just a dirty street rat who values their own incentives and personal goals and does whatever it takes to achieve them. But I'm not like that. How can you trust me? I don't know, partner. How could you not? It's one thing to say I'm much more experienced, but it's another thing to show you. Maybe seeing is believing with some folk. What do you say? Wanna let me show you rather than tell you? Alright, sounds good. Let's review the case information. Suspect? A young girl with brown hair and a signature blue bow who stands about 4'8". She's said to be seen around a newer branch of an older gang, the White Tiger. This gang was said to be wiped out of New Eridu completely, but it seems like traces of them are popping up again. What's our goal, little officer? Yes, to befriend the girl and persuade her for insider information. And how are we going to do that? That's right. We enter a hollow near the White Tiger Gang's den and we search for traces of the target. She's said to leave a trail of little loose sparkles behind, as if she's some sort of fairy. Isn't that cute? Guess it helps the gang find her too, to make sure she doesn't get lost. My theory is that she's some sort of little sister, or maybe the daughter of one of the gang members. Remember, our goal is to befriend her. We don't need to hurt her or do really anything else. Just gotta get her on our side. Once we have an ally, we have a way in. And that means... Yep, we're both going in disguise. Don't worry, you're working with the master of disguise herself. What's wrong? Are you nervous? We're only in a dimly lit back room all by ourselves. I'll let you change. Don't worry, all of the cameras are off. The blinds are shut and the doors are locked. We can't leave any evidence in the bathrooms, so changing there would also be a liability. All comfortable now? I'll wait for you. All right, done. There we go. What? Surprised to see me? I changed the same time as you, silly. Well, I had to make sure your back was turned and that you were too occupied to pay attention to little old me. Let's get going, shall we? We'll go by car. You brought the files, yeah? Good. That way you can double check anything you might be unsure of. I understand some people have quite the fading memory. It's no issue. That's why we have case files, and also why we have partners. I had a taxi called a couple minutes ago, so he should be here right about now. Don't worry, it's a driver I know. You don't think I'm so careless I'd leave loose ends, do you? Good. Can't have my very important case partner doubting my abilities, now can I? That's code for hurry up. Let's get going. Oh, and heads up, he doesn't talk much, just takes orders. Don't forget to buckle up, Buttercup. Hi again. You got the location just fine, right? Alright, good. Oh, come here. Nothing much, just fixing your collar. You looked a little unkempt. Can't see very well in the dark. I don't blame you. Not many people can. You had no problem with pretty much everything else, though. You look great. I'm sure after wearing clothes your whole life, you do tend to get the hang of how things feel in the dark. By the way, you probably shouldn't be carrying these. It'd be best to put the files in your sling bag. 1, to keep them secure, and 2, to keep your hands free. You never know when you'll be needing them. Make sure you have everything ready. Double check your pockets and secure any loose objects. We should be nearing the drop-off location. This is it. Thanks again. See you in a bit. Need any snacks before we get going? Oh, you sure? All right. Just hold out until after we're done then, okay? The hollow entrance should be real close. Ah, that was rather quick. Here we are. After we enter, find a place to hide and check your surroundings. If there's any sign of danger, just wait for me to clear the area. Then, search the surroundings for any points of interest. If you find any sparkles, let me know so we can follow the trail together. You won't go running off without me, will you? Good. Then, once we find the girl, we'll play our respective characters, gain her trust, and we're right on out of there. Sound good? Well then, see you on the other side. Coast looks clear to me. Hey, rookie, where'd you go? There you are. All right. Since the coast is clear, we can start looking. Something doesn't feel right. Hey, change of plans. I'm gonna stick close by so that nothing gets the chance to ambush you. I don't doubt your self-defense or reflexes. I just trust my own. Plus, as your senior, it's my responsibility to keep you safe. After all, I'd hate to bring you back in 2 pieces. So, keep those pretty eyes on the prize, officer. What's up? I'm aware you've worked with other agencies before. A treasure isn't at all what we're looking for, though. But feel free to grab whatever you find. It might be useful later, whether it be for you or public security. Oh, well, what do we have here? I think I've got a trail. Follow me, officer, and we can get this show on the roll. As far as I'm aware, this specific hollow isn't too active. Since the ether activity is so low, it's pretty rare for ethereals to show up. This is the perfect place to relocate a gang's hideout, too. Especially if you've got little ones to take care of. On that note, there seems to be more glitter the further we go on this trail. We must be getting close. That's our cue.
Oh my! Now where did my little doggy go? Here, girlie, here. Oh, this happens every time. My little Lulu always manages to run into hollows. Oh, at least I have this dog treat for her. They're her favorite cheesy chicken biscuits. Oh, you there. Huh? Oh, it's just some weird old lady. Don't worry, Grandma. I'm sure your dog is somewhere nearby. Good luck finding her. Oh, no, please wait. Ah, fine. How can I help? Oh, what a beautiful bow you have. My sweet Lulu has the same kind of bow, all blue and big and sparkly. How adorable. That's great, Grandma. So, how can I help? Oh, yes. Would you be a dear and give this treat to her if she shows up? Once she gets one of these, she'll find her way home in no time. Sure. Wow, this is a really big treat. Is your dog part wolf or something? Oh, we don't know. I've never had her tested, but it might be worth checking out. Now, run along back home. Wait, how did you even get in here? Most of the exits are blocked off, and it's not really safe for a fragile old lady. Oh, my caretaker here led me safely into the hollow. I assume you're also on your way out? You don't look like the type of kid to get into trouble. No, I'm not. I'll, give this to my dad once we head back home. Great. You stay safe. And thank you so much, sweetie. You are just so kind. Please keep that helpful spirit in your heart as you grow up. Sure, I will. Thank you. I hope you get home safe too, Grandma. Oh, thank you, dear. You too. Kids these days, I tell ya, they're either the sweetest things you'll ever meet, or they're
Completely rotten. What about you, officer? Are you naughty? I'm sure you'd help a wandering old lady like myself out of the hollow. Yes, that didn't exactly go as planned, but I winged it, considering she looked to be in a rush. Let's continue looking for little Lulu on the streets above, shall we? There should be a small exit right here. Well, you coming? Back up top. And in a bit of an odd area. Stay close, alright? I'd say that went pretty well, considering the surprise curveball. I honestly thought we'd find her playing with toys or something. Or drawing with chalk. I don't know. Not looking like she's running from the feds. But I guess she technically was. Care for a candy bar? It has health benefits too. Come on, just try it. Might as well after a job well done. See? I knew you'd like it. Oh. You don't know what that is. Yeah, that dog treat had a tracker in it. Once it leads us to a steady location, we can track that down and visit it to arrest the gang members. The kid seemed pretty harmless, so we'll make sure she'll be in a safe place with her father. Or some sort of foster parent. Yeah. I mean, she was skeptical, but I doubt she knew what was really going on. Kids are still kids, after all. Oh. Anyway, Taxi'll be here any minute now. You feeling alright? Want anything on the way back? What's up? Oh, don't feel bad about yourself. It's alright that you didn't do much this time. I'm sure we'll be partnered up again later. And when we are, you can show me what you're really made of. I'm glad we had this time together, though. Did you take any mental notes? Good. You want to practice your old lady voice? Yeah, yeah, you definitely should. Most cases you'll be on won't require disguises, but this one going forward definitely will. Old Granny Doe's gonna post up to the tiger's den soon enough. I'm hoping that they don't find the tracker before we get there. Uh-huh. Yeah, the follow-up will be very soon here. I'll probably continue my pursuit after this taxi picks you up. Sorry. I'm not coming with you this time. Oh, and I made sure to get someone you know to drive you. Officer Ching Yi took a little break to get you home safe. Be sure to thank her. I'll see you in a couple of days, maybe weeks. Good luck, rookie.
Hello? I hope all is well. From Jane's demeanor, it looks like the mission went smoothly. Oh, and heads up, she personally requested to have you as her partner for this, even though she tends to work alone. I thought it was unusual. But in any case, it means she's keeping an eye on you, for better or for worse.